Back to story. Hopefully, yeah, we got time. I'll say, hopefully I don't have to cut off or be cut off in the middle of the story too badly. I mean, I'm gonna have to BRB for walking the dog like I usually do, but aside from that.
Can you keep up?
Anyways, we're at the Fool's little sanctuary, the Fool Sanctuary. Oh, and there's the big ship we were on. That mural.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world.
I also had a mural on that for the show they were about to put on is very interesting, so pretty impressive.
It is, my friend. We built this place from the ground up, and I dare say it's a triumph worthy of the ages.
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay. By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
Welcome back, Brent. I heard a lot of voices coming from the mist. It's scary.
Don't be afraid, Marias. They're all friends from the troop. People we've sailed with. You said you want to be a captain, right? Sailing has its own trials. Sea monsters, storms, whirlpools, undercurrents, you name it. When such challenges arise, you've got to trust your helm and your crew. They'll stand by you through thick and thin, and your job is to guide them safely through it all, till you reach the journey's end.
I understand. Everyone has been so good to me, always looking out for me. When I grow up, I'll be a great captain, and take care of them too.
That's the spirit, kiddo. You've already got the heart of a captain, and that's no small feat. You're the captain of your own ship. Bravery like that deserves rewards.
Sorry.
Here, take this.
At the mic a bit.
Wow! Captain Sparrow's legends! Thanks.
Wait, what? Captain who? Huh?
And can I maybe have a sip of the stuff you like to drink? The troop strength?
Ah, well. That's a special brew for captains who face the fiercest storms. When you're ready, your own glass of troop strength will be waiting.
Really? I'll work for it.
About the reverberations in the Sea of Mist.
This isle is fraught with hidden threats. Many who were banished never made it to join us, claimed by the tacit discords. Their reverberations became part of the mist. Those who did make it have their own dreams to chase. Some will eventually leave to follow the call of their hearts, their silhouettes forever etched into the mist. We hope they find their promised lands. The troop may be a safe harbor, but it's certainly not the final destination of their journey. We honor their names and stories in our plays, passing their legacy down through the crew. Beriardi the Fire Eater, Toscanini the Night Watcher, Fernando the Fish Killer. Their stories remain vivid in my memory. One day, I'll compile them into a book, mark my words. Over the years, we've bid farewell to many, and welcomed countless new faces. Seems this cycle will never end.
Why were you banished?
When I was a boy, I saw the Sentinel's statue in the Cathedral of Mercury. Curiosity led me to point at the statue and ask, how can you say it's the Sentinel when no one has ever laid eyes on it? I didn't know the consequences that would follow. That question earned me a pilgrimage. At the time, I thought it was some grand adventure. On the Pilgrim sail, I was cared for by other fools who shared what little they had and shielded me from the grim reality with their kindness and smiles. But all I could do was watch as they passed away one by one. From that day forward, I swore to wipe away the tears of the innocent. Every adventurer needs a rest, and every ship must find a port. For us, that meant finding a sanctuary. When we finally reached this forsaken isle, the destination of our pilgrimage, we fought the Tacit Discords to claim our territory and scavenged what we could from the ship's wreckage.
A remarkable achievement.
From that, we built all this. Though the night may be long, the dawn always follows. That, my friend, is what we should set our sights on.
Can you keep up?
What's that noise? Heard like a... Oh. Is there like something under it? No. Well, what's being activated? Not really sure.
Can you keep up?
Also, there's another echo that we have not been able to see or be able to get. So there's definitely more echoes coming as we get more updates. Like we get the tub echo that we don't have access to. A little jester echo. I've never seen Rachia. I'm already forgetting how to pronounce her name. But we're at our destination.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of those Dura statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid to show a little spark.
I was just thinking about my future. Is Raguna truly lost to me forever?
Some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Raganese can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do. I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
You? Are you Mr. Bardolino?
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha!
Did anything unusual happen to you when you had the laurel?
As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight?
Huh? Of all the questions to have.
And they answered. The body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as the Loris salad. But why Loris salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though, and the Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however, that is where my true passion lies.
I must say, your question is rather interesting.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnivale, an unceasing tide of revelry.
Wait, oh. So the Holy Maiden was in charge back then. Huh.
Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent.
Oh, wait. That is very different. So the Holy Maiden took in the criticisms of others and made changes, while the church does not take in critiques. It means that the Sentinel is very willing to accept critiques and correct mistakes, while the church does not want to make it.
Those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb, solemn funeral, but the grandest Carnivale as her final farewell. And then she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the Carnivale. But is that really what she would have wanted? The Order's grip tightened, and the Carnivale performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another from the tower to the Thessalia's mansion. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire. Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wing ray with a cloudcaster, showering the entire city with flowers.
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wingray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch golden pink petals rain from the sky for 3 whole days.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music van, became the prototype for the one we use on stage today.
Exactly what I expect from a laureate.
But that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection? Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era. Facing down every obstacle with fire in your bellies.
But isn't our fate already sealed?
Our name, and yeah,
Without the
I assume we are.
salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment. Just lost souls, dying in obscurity.
I'm doing well, name. And yeah, we're pretty close. I'm pretty sure we are, because we did the final boss of the area. Like, they had us go around and face every single boss of the region. So, since the dragon's been defeated, there's only really one technical boss to deal with, and that's the final boss of the area. I already finished Renacida, so I really don't got anything else to do but farm. Or it just means you gotta play other games. Like, for me today, outside of the stream, I was playing Stellaris. I was doing a roleplay server game of Stellaris, so that was fun. And also I have work and whatnot to do, but yeah. Of course, I don't think, given how much quality this patch has been, I don't think you're gonna have an experience that matches what you get from here, which is probably bad. Resident Cap in Genshin, so I can farm more in Genshin before Farina comes next patch on the next second cycle. Farina's coming back. Me losing 50-50 on Farina is where I stopped.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing.
And of course PGR. PGR is cool. I'm farming the shit out of it. Set on 9k BC because I need that wedding skin. Oh, wait, are we talking about wedding skin or the weed or a different kind of skin? Has more beats I ever had in PGR? Really? Like, don't you need 15k BC for a character? Like, how is that? How is that the most you've ever had? I mean, you still got, okay, I guess not that many patches till then, but still, you still have you still have some time. Like, I thought I was screwed. I really thought I was royally screwed. But honestly, the triple amount of resources actually does help a lot, even if you're behind. Actually, it helps even more if you are behind, somehow. Because I got my, what's his name? Frick. I'm forgetting the names of these characters. It's been such a long time. Watanabe. I got Watanabe all upgraded thanks to the ×3 bonus. I got Shu all the way upgraded. I got Luna all the way upgraded. I just gotta get... oh, and all the resources we got, I was able to get everything I was missing, like Shu's weapon, Shu's cub. I got Luna's cub, and then we had the selector choice items that made it easier to get stuff, so... there's also another selector that can help me get Imperia. So I don't have to use my standard pull on Imperia. I can just get a dupe. And because we're speeding up the game, the amount of options I have for that free dupe from the standard selector actually is increased even faster than you would imagine. The only thing I have to prepare for is I don't know how they're going to handle, like, multiple premium characters. Like Nanami is about to really literally come out, so I'm like, wait, how are we gonna handle Nanami? It's like, oh wait, but we have like Nanami, Yatta, and wait, what's on the list again? Oh, I forgot. Hanying, Wanshi, and then Nanami's up next. It's Hanying and Wanshi. Are they gonna do Hanying and Kusuriya right away? Are they gonna do back-to-back? There's also the collab, yeah. Isn't Jatavi like soon as well? Also, I can't believe Selena got replaced by a literal circus master. A circus freak. I can't believe Selena got replaced by a circus freak. Also, I also noticed something. I know there was like a discussion like, oh, Watanabe is the third generation unit. And when I was looking through the roster to figure out like what I need for like materials and items, I realized that there was something unique that came up when I looked at Shu. Oh no, not Shu. Who was it? Teddy. When I looked at Teddy, I realized starting from Teddy, there is a new fin that every new character is getting, and it seems like some kind of side effect. They gain some kind of side effect. Like, if you subtract Teddy and Luna, because they have a side effect for Nihility, or Nihil. If you look at Bridget has a added effect to her abilities called Ignition. And then officially starting from Bridget, every other character after that gains some kind of extra effect to their abilities. Which I think if you look at it from that perspective, I think starting from maybe officially Bridget, or maybe even around Luna time, that's when the third generation of units starts. Yeah. Like, there's the new mechanics from that as well. But, like, units before Bridget, Luna, and Teddy, they didn't have a secondary effect, quote-unquote, to their abilities. It was just what they specialize in and their element and their actual move set. And and if you was like a tank, you had like reduction, etc. But like we didn't have like a full-on extra effect. I guess the only character that counteracts this is literally. Oh wait, I forgot. Katarina is the only one that has a kind of thing like that, because she has electro convergence, just like Lucia Pyro Oath does. That's interesting. Oh wait, no, she gained that upon leap. Oh, that's how she got it. Oh, I was like, oh wait, she also has an added effect. Oh, that's what her leap does. Her leap was her gaining a side effect or additional effect. I think Gen 3 starts with a Sea of Pyro. I'm not sure. Cause I don't know what officially states or shows how Gen 3 starts. Like, how do we know this is Gen 3? Like, I thought Gen 2 was like the main reason that we call units Gen 2 is because of time lag. Like, that's the reason why we call units Gen 2. If it's a mechanical thing that changes how characters act or changes an aspect of characters that is different compared to previous units, it would be the side effects that are now being added to characters. And it would start with the first Nihil characters, I think. Going from Teddy and then up to now, basically. Oh! Wan Shi and Yata have the same effect, which is very interesting. Like when I was looking at Nanami, they have an effect called Combustion, which is a nice little nod to the fact that she focused heavily on fire before becoming a lightning tank. Anyways, I'm yapping too long because I should be focused on story right now. Because I'm about to go on a walk with a dog in about 20 minutes, so...
Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages. One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then, even the tacit discords in the stormy sea will know our names.
That's the spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinasita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe turn into a lark, singing every day and night.
I kind of laughed at the fact that they mentioned Jack Sparrow all of a sudden. It was very funny. Huh? They did. Yeah, they did.
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's Carnivale.
What are you doing? Have you considered how you're gonna get down?
Our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that scene I just mentioned? I still remember that famous line. Even without wings, we can still soar to the heavens. Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
So he has no plan on how to get back down. Well then.
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
This place doesn't seem very safe.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We need to find a way to get him down, and fast. We might need your help with this. Tara should have some useful items in her box.
Oh boy. More of those mysterious items, huh?
We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bardolino, or catch him for a soft landing. But some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
Oh, time to go on a scavenger hunt. Well, so much for that flight.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight.
Did you borrow?
Set the course. Embrace the
Did you-
cloudcaster. Oh, I use its base as a desk. Our first mate lent it to me so I could write more comfortably. Here it is. Careful, it's heavy.
That was quick. I thought it was gonna be lost forever. Like, how did you get? How? Okay.
Can you keep up?
Oh, hello. Here's a bunch of music I gathered.
I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power, than a rose that bends and sways, bathed in grace.
Okay.
Cloudcaster. It does ring a bell. Here, the resonance unit. It helps me find the right pitch and rhythm. Works like a charm. You should give it a try too.
Man, I truly liked Renacita. Yeah, it's a really nice area. It gives a really nice vibe. So what is that noise? I keep hearing a noise, and I don't know what it is. I'm sure we can find it. I hope so too. It felt like Fontaine, but less empty. I think that was the point.
Come on, fish. Come to my net. Yeah, I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod. We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste. Don't be fooled by appearances. This stuff can be pretty versatile.
Kind of not glad anymore. I don't want
All
to.
the parts now. Time to work, Carol.
Well, gliding still is useful in some other forms of movement. Flying just gives you an extra layer of movement. If you think about it.
Everything's set for takeoff.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bardolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safely. Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to sound.
I don't want to imagine that name. I really don't. But I know it's gonna happen.
In that case... Alright, friends old and new, come and join this sing-along!
I will say one thing though. I laughed at everyone who complained about this cost of the skin because it was free for me, thanks to me buying the monthly pass. Because for the entire year, you gained 300, credits or tokens, and I had exactly enough to pay for it without having to spend any money on those packs. Oh yeah. I don't care. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm getting the 17.5k. I don't care. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean the for the gacha skin. Okay. What? Wait, why?
Bullseye! How about showing off that almost done?
Thank you, dear girl. You helped me complete this performance and fulfill one of my dearest wishes. Please, I'll gladly give you my most prized possession.
Oh, that's perfect timing, Carlotta.
Apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
Oh my, oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing this humble soul in his moment of need.
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta?
Yes, thank you. The orders scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capilet was rescued, and Grandfather has handled the rest.
Oh, what the heck?
I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest.
Wait, we just circumvented the order just that quickly and easily? What the fuck? Huh? Don't.
You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page.
I had a feeling too, but that's because how well they did the acting. But at the same time, I felt like it was fine if she did. Like everything would work out.
Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. In return, I'll share everything I know.
So the order has been targeting the Montellis.
I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their true motives, however, run deeper. Their alliance with the Fraxidus speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's Carnivale. The Carnivale is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel.
I'm hoping.
Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. The last record of the Sentinel is from the Carnivale a decade ago.
You mean that giant little vortex in the sky? Yeah, I know about it. And also, I know there's blimps up there too. Is there like a weather machine up there or something? Regardless, the one thing I'm hoping they tell me is, what does this Sentinel represent? There are so many mythological lore, ideas, abilities the Sentinel has. It's like, how many abilities does this one Sentinel have? Joey over there represents time. What is this Sentinel representing? And they keep throwing different details that confuse me. Like, apparently the foremost power of this Sentinel is the ability to split things. It's like, okay, does that... So was it once whole and then it split itself apart for whatever reason? And upon doing so led to the Civil War, and then to fix everything they had to recombine back together, and now they're back apart again right now? Because they're in a form that isn't the same as before, as hinted in the story. I kind of just like that the Sentinel Resonator is just a drunk girl accidentally becoming a state.
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
Yeah, there is a lot of separate. Yeah, so like there's two halves: separation, unity, separation, unity. But there's also guidance. Like an element that the Sentinel had was guidance, because the Sentinel guided people to Raguna or Renacita. That's how the people came to be. So there's like multiple layers, and also there's also a power that the Sentinel has to be able to create echoes or change the form of people. Like, Lorelei was a creature that turned into what she is now. So it's like, there's too many powers here for one Sentinel to have! It's like, what did you represent? Could be something. It could be. Could be. And also, we also know the Sentinels are beings that are created. Like, we, apparently in our previous, before we lost our memories, we created Jue. Like, that was something Jue revealed to us. We created Jue. So, there is a beings that are able to create Sentinels. And when we created Jue, Jue was given the power or dominion over time. It might be because we just lack information about Sentinels in general. But, it is also possible that a Sentinel, like, compared to Huanglong, which has multiple Sentinels focused on very distinct areas of that nation, Renacida only has one Sentinel. Or technically two, if you count when the Sentinel is split apart. But Renacida only has one Sentinel, basically. In comparison. So maybe because there's only one Sentinel, that Sentinel has thus more roles and capabilities than a Sentinel that's part of a much larger nation and is only focused on guarding one aspect of that nation, compared to the Imperator, which protects the entire country of Renacida by itself. And also, the wounded Sentinel part is that during the Civil War, the two separated Sentinels got wounded in response to the war, and somehow their wounds led to the creation of the Dark Tide. Most likely, wounds is a representation of what happened with Huanglong, where the idea and despair of war grew the idea or intensity of the word war, and thus fueled the creation of the Thernonian of War. Or it fueled the creation of the tacit discords, which feed off negative emotions to create themselves, and as those emotions kept growing, it led into a commonality or common idea that led into the creation of the Thernonian, which was war, conflict. For Raguna, it doesn't seem like they have that idea, where they don't have a collective thought yet. But then again, we didn't know there was multiple ways or multiple phenomena. Like there was only like retroact rain. We knew about phenomena, but now there's like this mist. It doesn't lead to a Thernonian, but there's like a phenomenon that's unique to this area compared to like the retroact rain, which is a sign of a Thernonian being reborn. But it's very complex. Anyways, I need to BRB for a few minutes. I'm sorry for cutting off right here, but I want to get into these little clues because I need to sort out what we've gone up to here, because it's been a week. It's been a week since I've done a lot of this, so I need to check where we're at for the clues for a moment. But in the meantime, I need to BRB for like just 20 minutes. I'll be right back as quickly as possible. I'll see you all in a bit. Oh yeah, it's definitely not done yet. Like, this is only the port city. Raguna is only the port city. There's still a lot to Renacita, just like how there's a lot to Huanglong we have not seen yet. Like, we have not seen the capital of Huanglong yet. Sorry for the wait. But we are back. Let's see. Let's sort out the clues to the Queen of Night. Queen of the Night.
The mist might be coming from the remnant clouds in the Nimbus Sanctum. Lorelei has the power to purify and control them, but the Fraxidus interfered.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't include that in. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense the mist comes from those clouds.
Remnant clouds corrupted by evil will disrupt Echo's frequencies. If the mist had spread to the city, it would have stirred the Echoes into chaos.
We are lucky that you and Zani, along with that acolyte, awakened Lorelei in time. You prevented the mist from spreading and averted the waveform. The Fraxidus must still be licking their wounds. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets.
Now the clues are the vault guards.
The Montelli traders used Lycoris in experiments to turn echoes back into tacit discords. If they were successful, the ghost seen 10 years ago may have also been created this way.
Ghost is just a dramatic name given by the Raganesi for tacit discords. They look nearly identical to echoes, especially in the mist.
Wait, really?
With your help, Grandfather has thwarted their plan. No corrupted echoes will appear at this year's Carnivale. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist.
The Order has allied with the Fraxidus to control the dragon. From what I saw when I connected with its frequency, they might be planning to command it to attack Raguna during the Carnivale.
After the tacit discords took over this isle, the Order used them as an excuse to forbid any entry. It might be their way of concealing the dragon's existence.
But without the Lycoris, the Dragon of Dirge is now off the table.
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth.
Remnant clouds spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate these disasters at this year's ceremony. The Order and the Fraxidus are allies. To prevent the Carnivale's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
To cause another lament. Is there a reason it has to let the Carnivale happen?
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build legitimacy.
They want to rebuild her legitimacy. Or build up.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. We must be desperate to restore that trust.
Are they really that desperate?
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnivale proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order? The current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role is meant for the young maiden who is destined to heed the divine oracles during the Carnivale.
The Carnivale is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the Primus who conveys the Sentinel's words.
A successful Carnivale offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, It poses a threat if they've been fabricating the oracles. To sabotage it while still maintaining their authority, they partnered with the Fraxidus.
Well, do they know they're being played for a fool?
The Fraxidus will cause chaos during the Carnivale, and the Order will swoop in as the saviors, restoring public trust just as they did before.
So far, you've helped us crush 3 of their schemes, but one remains. We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus are setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, we'll need to adapt our strategy as the Carnivale unfolds. From what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others.
We are back.
You prefer to strike first and steer events in your favor.
We've never been so back.
I might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's resonator may also be present. So...
Want me to join the troops' performance at a Carnivale?
Our aim has always been clear. To restore the Carnivale to its former glory with a performance for the ages.
So this discussion is more focused on Fraxidus's goal, but there's something that did get click, like the clouds being the mist. But I feel like that was already probably obvious or known. But so far, this conversation has not helped me in determining the role of the Sentinel. If anything, it just reaffirms stuff we already know, like how the Sentinel seem to need a resonator. Because, like, so far, in 2 Sentinels we've encountered, Jue needs a resonator to facilitate their powers. And the Imperator is more or less the same. They need the Maiden to facilitate their powers, I assume. Right now you're playing Roblox? Is there a weather and waves of Roblox?
If the Divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool
I don't
for
think so.
tyrants?
Sad. Sad. I sure hope not. If the Divine truly exists, what do you? Is the Imperator the... Wait. The Sentinel of Freedom, maybe? No, I think that's too limited. But it feels like whatever the Sentinel is the domain of, it seems quite broad for its purpose. And there's also the fact that it has multiple forms of itself. Its unified form, and then its 2 halves that it splits into. I think if we're talking about like the 2 halves, I think the whale, I think if we saw the image right, the whale Sentinel represents the sea, and the Pegasus Sentinel represents the sky. But I'm not sure what that fully means. Celebration? That is also true. Wait. There was a couple things I've thought about. Like the Sentinel of Faith was an idea I had, or I just thought of it. The Sentinel of Stories. Because there's one thing that has been very clear about this place is that it's very rooted in stories or storytelling. And one of the things that the Imperator really loves is the Carnivale, which is just a showcase of various stories and ideas. As he rightly should, as he rightly should.
If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But if that's truly their design, we shall break those divine shackles ourselves.
Regardless, given how much I'm putting thought to this, it shows you how well they've made their lore building for this area. Oh, also another thing. Have you noticed as you traverse Sita, the amount of statues of the quote-unquote Sentinel, and how each statue you encounter is just different in some aspect of it? Like, some of them have wings, some of them don't have wings. Some of them show off a fishtail, some of them don't. Some of them have a horn, some of them do not. The only thing universal about what it depicts is that it's the horse half of the Sentinel. It's never the whale.
Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing.
But that might be just a symptom of the Civil War, where everyone at that time just built, like, this part of where we're at was once the half that revered the Pegasus Sentinel at the time during the Civil War. So this might have all the structures or statues depicting that Pegasus statue. But it's hard to tell.
The Montellis share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive. However, the troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. We need your strength to find our way forward.
Okay, one thing I will note, I think there's a little bit too much shifting of poses. Like a few of these pose changes are probably unnecessary. That's the one thing I'll say. That'll be like my only gripe right now.
Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
All right. What should we do now? Any plans?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnivale and incite chaos amongst the guests, confronting them directly only plays into their hands. You've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely why we're allies with them. We will turn any disturbances into a theatrical performance.
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear girl. We'll have a quick rehearsal before the Carnivale begins. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you honor us by joining our performance?
Me? I do have some stage experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of practice.
I need a stage partner.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. First, it's a chance for you to get to know our methods. If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the troop line.
Also, this mural on the stage is very,
no script,
very notable.
Pure intuition and our senses guiding us. That's what makes Commedia Improviso truly come alive. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding to the unfolding show and audience reactions.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the, well, unconventional. To prevent things from spiraling too far, we set an anchor for the performance.
Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered?
Well, something like a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming the Emperor of the Stars.
Okay, we can know who we figured out who wrote this script. It's very obvious who wrote this script. Carl, don't you realize we're sick of isekais already? Don't you realize this already? And yet they keep printing more. Dang it.
So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and guides the plot's direction.
And this time, our outline is: a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her.
A real classic, no doubt. It's a classic adventure story.
This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself, which was also about a hero facing a Demon King.
Oh.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeatable. This is the tale the Blessed Maiden once told, and it's a universal story we want to portray.
Is anyone going to talk about the elephant in the room? Like, how are we supposed to perform this at the Carnivale if the fools are banished from the from Laguna? Like, how are we supposed to do this?
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick thinking, sharp reflexes, and above all, trust in your allies.
Well, I just thought about it now. We lost Alto's ship that was very hard for him to get, right? Does that mean we owe him a ship? Does that mean when we go to the New Federation, one of our goals is to repay him for a ship that we lost? Because it came from the New Federation? Wait a second. Wait a second. Yes. Well, we're in debt now. Darn America and their ships. I mean, what? Again, that's one of the reasons why I want Cochero, because I need to know what his terminal looks like for his echoes. Because, like, he's the only guy that's not part of Huanglong and is, like, a mercenary and from the New Federation. Like, then again, Farina's also from the New Federation and has a terminal from Huanglong, but still. Unless they just decided not to put in the New Federation's terminal yet, and it's just hiding it until we go there. But still,
What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts. So relax and express yourselves freely on stage. This rehearsal is to help you get familiar with basic stage movements, techniques, and the troupe style, and to build good rapport.
Exactly. I'll handle the stage lighting, Brant will narrate, and the rest will take on the role of the audience.
If you're ready, let's begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss Carlotta on stage!
Like, this whole thing looks very, very interesting. We gotta achieve it.
Alright, next I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths. Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, she embarked on a perilous journey across tempestuous seas. Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together. As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze. Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate.
Oh, what?
Even if light were to
Wait, what do you mean there's a QTE to this?
and the stars ceased to shine, they would still blaze like the sun forever.
Why is there a QTE? Okay, it's a premonition. Mural itself. I think it is. But it's kinda suspicious in its own way, in that sense. Joe, what the? No! Ah, dang it!
Bravo! Bravo!
I was gonna save that for the thumbnail. Dang it. Sorry if that was a bit loud. Say it's a premonition of the mural itself. Somehow ended on the fool's things. Two heroes and the resonator of the Sentinel commanded through the resonator by the Sentinel. Defeat the great evil that looms over Renacita. That evil being what I believe being Fraxis now. Yeah. With control of this QT part was easier. I just didn't know what was happening. It was very easy to do, but I didn't, because everything's pretty obvious, but I just didn't know what was going to happen. Why did this suddenly turn into a musical? Add a romantic flair. Especially a QTE right after disarming you by the sudden, like, pin drop. It's like, wait, what?
Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. Anyway, it didn't stray too far from the outline, right?
Oh, gosh.
The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a rush of excitement with every twist and turn.
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful. I'm confident you'll shine at the Carnivale.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Let's save the grand reveal for the Carnivale. Oh, and speaking of which, there's still something we need to prepare for you, isn't there?
Hmm?
You mean the essential item for the Carnival performance?
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
You've piqued my curiosity.
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back to Raguna together, shall we?
Aren't we supposed to not be in Raguna right now? I'm so confused. But again, apparently they took care of the... No, they haven't taken care of it, but still. Right, I forgot I bought Minecraft on my phone. I can play it with controller now. On your phone? I didn't even know that was possible. Anyways, definitely next update, or next 2 patches from now, we're gonna get these guys, we're gonna get this little small little jester guy from the troops area. We're gonna get those echoes, right? Oh, and the lantern guy, I guess, too, counts. Oh, and this guy also counts as an echo, right? When are we gonna get that musical genius as one of our echoes, huh? I don't need a ride, thank you though.
Please, follow me.
Where are we going?
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now.
Wait, what?
I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. But here's a hint. You've been there before.
Wait, are you talking about for... Are you talking about for the next character banners? Oh yeah, I forgot. She's she's up here first right now. I was talking about echoes though. Yeah, I think I agree with you there. The weird part is that from this whole thing, we're not seeing a new 4-star. So, and we know what weapon Zani uses, I think. Or not really weapon, but like we know what kind of quote-unquote weapon she uses. Not exactly from a base weapon, but like what part of her skill kit is utilizing. Like I think she's like a support character. But which is probably going to be very upsetting for the people that want to see her in game and play her. But then again, being a support character in this game ain't really that bad. Havoc support, but isn't she also damage to her though? I mean, I guess you need her at like a high sequence level for her to be really, really good, but like, or really, really powerful in terms of attack power. But like, I was seeing her like delete like health bars though. Premium Sanhua. Okay. Oh, I wish I could tell what she does in terms of capabilities. Like, I wish it gave me the list of things it does, or she does, but sadly not. I know S1 lowers her DPS. It lowers her DPS? Huh? That can't be. So like it lowers. Okay, so I'm assuming this is for like it's useful for a later sequence, not exactly for the first sequence, right? And that's how it messes up the DPS because it gives you that 100 imagination. I would assume the math messes it up compared to her base form, because it seems like this would be more important for like a later sequence. But again, I don't know how to play her. I haven't played her yet, so I'm just talking out of nowhere.
This way.
I just don't know. She was very fun to play at when we were given the reins of her.
Oh, dear Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to prepare for tomorrow's Carnivale.
You have completed my request, haven't you?
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in my skills. Here you are.
A small token of my appreciation. Abby, I have something for you as well.
Wow, really? I get a gift too? Ha, you're so nice.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using only the finest materials and meticulous craftsmanship for this piece. For a moment, I feared she'd lost faith in my skills and was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else. Now I see why this little creation was so important to you, Lady Carlotta.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. Anyway, why don't you unwrap it?
This is...
I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I hope it suits your taste.
Does putting on this mask make me transform into a phantom thief? No. No. Okay. Then again, that's probably for the best. We all know the Persona 5 curse when it comes to gacha games. It's probably for the best.
I'm pleased you like it. The Carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mask is its passport. May it help you navigate the Carnival with ease, and let you enjoy it to your heart's content.
We will, for sure.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me through Raguna tonight. I have some additional information to share with you. Raguna.
Hey, we can choose to put it on or not. Hey, it actually looks pretty nice.
The sapphire that crowns Solaris. The waters of Raguna serve as a mirror, reflecting the countless faces of this city, much like our own reflections. The people of Raguna possess a temperament akin to the tides, ever-changing. We like to describe ourselves as drifters of currents. For to us, drifting is not a negative attribute. It speaks to opportunity, to potential. I find it quite charming, much like your alias Rover seems to promise. Our founders went with the flow and discovered these islands. Centuries later, the Montellis too drifted with the currents, acquiring new technologies from distant lands.
Ah, the 360. Such a wacky time.
There was a time when the currents swept us into the jaws of uncharted waters. where relentless storms and voracious waves awaited. But after weathering such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem. The shores themselves.
You're talking about the Black Shores?
My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise.
You sent that invitation?
Exactly. When we heard the Black Shores were hunting for a legitimate entry into Raguna, I thought, why not bring them into our little venture? Hence the invitation.
Those were the good old days of you two. They were.
My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short.
Oh, I've already read this line.
There exists only one relatively safe route from the Black Shores to Raguna, a path known solely to the Montelli family. As long as you stayed on this course, you were bound to encounter the truth. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. Our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberation, and to achieve it, we're pursuing the truth behind Renacita's origins. Legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was already here, welcoming them. The prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology, and despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Notice anything strange about that story?
The Sentinel, right?
Terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganese access to common echoes. If the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived, who built it? And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, how can we be so sure that statue really represents them? It seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their grand myths.
Huh. It's so odd because I feel like it's confirmed that the Sentinel was. So then what led the people here? Was it actually the beacon? And who built the beacon? So, so many more questions all of a sudden.
No. We have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really, this city should not be ruled by any one entity.
Yeah, ain't that the rule of
The hour
this
grows
place?
late. I've arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Grotto in the south. Let us walk there together, and I can share a story along the way. Think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the troop. It's about Fleur de Lis, the Blessed Maiden.
Why does that name sound familiar? Fleur de Lis? Wait.
Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young Fleur de Lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Every drop. Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eglatown, or simply her lack of experience with spirits.
Ah!
But she soon found herself quite drunk.
So that's why you mentioned... Wait, that's why you brought that up? I don't know, this is a random thing. I kinda just like that the center reservation. I thought that was... Oh, I didn't realize... Oh.
Swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead, transforming the solemn ceremony into a wild parade of cheers and revelry. Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The Pilgrim sale did not yet exist, so Fleur-de-Lis faced 3 days of confinement. During that time, she used her prison walls as a canvas. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who witnessed it.
Something just clicked with me. Hold on. Give me a moment before we finish the story. Give me just one moment. One, I need to get a drink, but something just clicked. Something just clicked. Hold on. Alright. Let's allow Carla to finish the story. before I say anything. Because I think I figured it out. I think I did. It's gonna be so sad when I say that and I get it wrong anyways, but I'm gonna let her finish the story first.
Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl chosen by the Sentinel to become the Blessed Maiden. If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, it suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter, romantic tales of nights, and dancing amidst crowds, much like ourselves.
Oh, was I muted still? Please don't tell me I was muted still. Regardless. But I kind of muted myself, but probably. Oh, regardless. Perhaps the true intentions of Sentinel is to root their people by faith.
The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time, but through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve memories of their heritage. In the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Ranganese united through faith, restoring balance even if precarious. To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared legend that gives us roles. Yet this play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Noble, commoner, believer, merchant. What was meant to unite us now stifles us.
Liberation. That's it! That's it right there! The Sentinel of Liberation. So, there's a lot of things that the Sentinel seems to represent, or has the ability to do. The foremost power that the Sentinel has is the ability to split things apart. However, if you view it from another context, let's take Lorelei for instance. Rather than splitting, the Sentinel used the power to liberate Lorelei from whatever creature they once were, or she once were, or was. Rather than transforming Lorelei, she was liberated or split or separated from that creature, and through that process became what she is now. It wasn't because the Sentinel made her that. It is that was her form upon being liberated. But then again, maybe it's not liberation. It could be rebellion or something else. However, the core theme is that the Sentinel wants the people to be free. It could be the Sentinel represents freedom instead of liberty or liberation. But liberty, freedom, they're both part of the same coin. it also fits with the beacon symbolism. Because say that you're in like a dark part of the world or in a dark place with no place to figure out where to go, and then a beacon of light appears to liberate, to guide you out of where you were.
Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions, express our true selves, and join together in celebration.
So this is the true purpose of the Carnivale.
Yes. Born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganese of our initial vision of equality and freedom. It also affirms our true worth. While the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed, yet they also live in fear of punishment. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal executioner of cruel punishment. An invisible cage has trapped us all. Speaking of freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are our foremost enemies. This year's Carnivale will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage.
Freedom is in our nature.
Rest well. And tomorrow, we shall take the stage together at the Carnivale. Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
So it wasn't that far off. I did think of Rebellion, which is kind of close. It's different, but it is an act of trying to be free. It could be Rebellion is actually the true nature of the Sentinel, or when the Sentinel is whole, it represents liberty. But when separated, it is separated into freedom and equality. If that makes sense. Thank you for doing the exact same FF14 does. Warn us about a long thing before it happens.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival. We are prepared to check you in whenever you're ready.
Alright. Let us begin.
Very well. I'll escort you to your room immediately.
Immediately.
Wow! Is this real? Pinch me! I can't believe how different everything looks. So this is the Carnivale, huh? Yeah!
These Jester Echoes. When are we gonna get them? I like how they're hinting at other echoes that we haven't been able to get yet. That will come in the future. Oh, there's Phoebe. There's Zani. Margarita.
need to explore. Oh, by the way, it's been a while since we last saw Zani and Phoebe. Wonder what they're up to right now.
All right, let's go. We should also keep an eye out for anything unusual along the way.
Miss Margarita, is the order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while.
Oh, I can't even talk to Margarita right now. Oh, there's also this big guy, this big fire guy.
Miss Margarita, is the order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while.
Sorry, we're swamped with orders. Becky and I are doing our best, but it's a bit chaotic. Becky seems to be having some issues too.
Aww, poor Sentinel.
No need to worry. Let me take a look. Ah, I see. Becky is just a bit overloaded with all the work. It might need a short break. Oh, good morning, my friend.
Maybe you need to put down your work and enjoy the Carnivale.
I'd love to, really. Look, see this mask? However, it's crystal clear to me that keeping things running smoothly is a top priority right now. Lady Carlotta has already briefed me on your plan. Along with the other family members, you can count on my full support.
Also, name. I need to figure something out. Has anyone found out where Zani's tacit mark is? As far as I know, it does not exist. And all the Are you sure? I know they previewed Zani, but she has no tacit mark. People say it's in her tongue? Hold on, I gotta... Just for science. Maybe it's in her feet. No. I don't see it on her... It's not on her wrist either, so... Yeah, her it might actually... It would not surprise me, but it could also be under those gloves. Like, she could be hiding it under the gloves.
Is the order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while.
She is pretty close, yeah. But, like, the tacit mark is a portal, so it needs to be accessible in order to access its powers. At least that's what we've learned, that it's a portal, basically. That's why they're kind of exposed. Hi, Phoebe.
Is that Seamoss from the Pioneer Association? Something seems off. Why does he look sad?
Seamoss has been so busy taking photos for everyone else that he hasn't had the chance to take any himself. Hmm? You want a picture with me? But...
I'll take the picture for you.
Oh, hello. Well, thank you. Yes, a photo would be wonderful.
Rover and Lady Phoebe! I've been capturing the Carnivale's many beautiful moments. What brings you all together here? You took this picture? Look at that composition and lighting! Who knew you had a knack for photography? Buddy, you look so happy! Whatever the reason, thanks for making this moment special.
Then again, we also have NPCs who are resonaires that also have their tacit marks hidden. Like, Foamines is probably the most unique one, where his hair becomes photo reels.
It's all thanks to Rover. She fulfilled Seamoss's wish. Just like us, Seamoss wants to savor every moment of the Carnivale and leave with no regret.
Also, I'm very curious by this little sigil. Because this little symbol here for this echo is also on other echoes, which is okay. But it's also on the heart of the dragon in the Durg. Or the Durg dragon, whatever guy. Like, its little halo is very notable because it's the same halo that Lorelei has, and it's like a representation of the creature being controlled. But more importantly, it still has this little symbol, which is very notable, and I wonder what it means. You seem very excited about the Carnivale too.
The Sentinel cherishes their people, and as followers, we find joy in witnessing everyone's happiness. But we have our duties, ensuring order during the Carnivale. I'm sorry, I can't join in the festivities. I wish you a wonderful time at the Carnivale.
Interact with the echoes of the Carnivale. Oh yeah, we also got the Seamoss echo, the little photographer echo that we don't have the ability to capture yet. Aww. Having just finished their dance, the two Echo actors are already preparing for their next performance. The Echo duo bows to you, a gesture of welcome, like a rose bending to greet the moaning dew. Welcome! Oh. We just somehow walked right past her, I guess.
You're here.
It's quite lively.
For the Raganazy, the Carnivale has always been an occasion to revel with abandon. It's what they truly desire. The family is prepared. They'll support our plan should the need arise. We must remain vigilant. The Fraxidus may be lurking, observing our every move. It's nearly time. The troops should be arriving at the harbor shortly.
Oh, revelry is also a very notable word. Because it also means like rebellion in a way. Maybe rebellion is a notable word too, to represent the Sentinel.
How do you feel? Ready to step into the spotlight?
Couldn't be more ready.
Excellent. We have the skills. Now it's all about improvisation. The time has come. Let's go. Let's celebrate together.
When freedom is unchecked, the insidious evil of division takes root. People of the Sentinel, Do not lose yourselves in these fleeting pleasures. Remember what unites us all.
There's the Primus.
What is that?
Friends! Why lead a life of restraints? Why not live like there's no tomorrow?
So the guy was an illusion. Which is very notable and concerning.
High walls fall fast. All you free spirits, join us to set sail again!
There's also that little echo. And there you are.
That woman, she's with the Fraxidus. I need to follow her and find out what she's planning.
Okay, we tell Carlotta.
Right this way.
Dang it. Wait, what the? What's going on? Oh God.
I've lost her again. Where is she trying to lead me?
What's that little? What is going on?
Ah, we've arrived. Such a small world, isn't it?
I remember you.
Oh, what an honor to be remembered.
Oh, she does have a tacit mark right there.
Let's continue our conversation somewhere lively and grand. A place worthy of the Carnivale, not some dreary, dull corner. Decadence, indulgence. That's the Carnivale. A vivid daydream and grand illusion for all.
Tell me what you really came to say.
No need to worry. I won't disrupt their little daydream. Besides, we still have business to do here. Now that you know what makes the Sentinel so unique, you should know we seek the same thing. That extraordinary resonator. How about I share a little story with you? A gesture of goodwill for our cooperation.
We gave Scar a chance. I guess it's only fair.
Now, patience is a virtue. A story is best enjoyed with a captivating performance, and this stage is perfectly set for it. We're simply spreading the truth through a tale. I'm certain it will pique your interest, so consider this a heartfelt invitation to you and your companions. Join us. Pour your essence into this endless play, and use your humble strength to defy the raging current of fate. The stage is set, and the curtain rises. Actors, the moment to dazzle has arrived.
What the heck just happened? Oh no. That's a... What is...
The magic is ready to unfold.
Is that a wave word for now? What is it? Did she...
As anticipated, the Praxidus is on the move.
Now, remember the rehearsal we did yesterday? All our preparations have led to this very moment.
Oh, the mess is sudden.
She intends to use those Lycorises to summon and control the Tacit Discords. If we destroy the Lycorises, we can neutralize them.
Everyone is in position. We'll manage the West Plaza. Phoebe is stationed at the East Plaza, keeping an eye on things.
She was part of the plan?
The
Huh?
main stage is all yours for the grand performance.
We'll need a host.
I'll take care of the lighting and create the mood to make the performance stand out.
Leave that to me. Ready? The spotlight will be on you two.
Let's go, partner.
The curtain has been lifted. We can't keep our audience waiting.
Then...
Ladies and gentlemen, the grandest and most spectacular performance of the Carnivale is about to commence. Let us give a warm round of applause as our actors now take the stage. An unending...
Oh! That is so smart.
Monstrous beasts ravage the land. The Holy Maiden has been captured by the Demon King, and chaos descends.
I realize what they did here. If they planned on using the Tacit Discords, or use the Echoes as Tacit Discord to cause chaos, make a play where the part of the play is taking out the demons. That is so smart. That is so smart. This ain't out of nowhere. It makes sense. It works. It's all part of the plan.
The heroes breached the first barrier, sweeping away the monsters within the city.
Oh my gosh. And somehow that take out the first licorice. I don't know how, but...
Now, they advance toward the Demon King's castle, where peril awaits at every corner. What trials lie ahead?
Oh.
No wall can deter these free spirits. Even the...
Oh, I didn't even get to let him finish the discussion. Or talk. Oh, wait.
Exercise caution. New enemies have appeared.
The Demon King unleashes its minions, long awaiting these audacious intruders.
Quest against malevolence. Okay. Oh, wait, we teleported back. Back here.
You will yield. Still recognize me? Glory demands more.
Oh, I like how we still have the mask on, too.
A new era
She has a mask on, even her ult?
Still recognize me.
What?
Don't confront them head on.
Oh, this one. Yep. It's this little challenge.
Is that it?
It was so red I couldn't see what was the dodge lines. Oh, we're fine now. Whew. Wait, how am I supposed to get back up there? Oh. Wait, is it an elevator? When was this an elevator?
Swift and resolute. I sense you're one with the sound. Moment of resonance.
That works.
Watch out!
Now!
A sudden twist unbalanced the heroes. Then at this crucial moment, a mysterious figure enters the fray. A divinity sent emissary? Or a spirit from the shadows, perhaps? She seems moved by their passion and righteousness. See her join the heroes' ranks.
How delightful. I await your shallow, bated breath.
It seems the Demon King anticipated the hero's arrival and has gladly extended an invitation.
Somehow, I feel like we're still playing to their hands. At least in Forlova's hands. But it makes sense because Nephraxis has a different goal. They don't care about what the Order is doing. They just care about their goal, which is cause them laments.
With unyielding determination, the heroes accept the challenge. The Demon King reveals itself at last, exposing its hideous visage and sharp fangs. The final showdown is nigh! The Demon King summons its foul army, poised for a climactic battle with the heroes. The victor will soon be revealed.
Figure out my compliments. Still recognize me? You will yield.
Whew.
Amidst the clashing swords and the cries of the minions, the heroes...
Oh, that was her ultimate right there.
Victory belongs to the righteous and the brave!
That was actually his ultimate, wasn't it? Or a signature move.
And now, we await the Holy Maiden's
Or Lesnan's liberation, sorry.
And so we arrive at the happily ever after, yes? But we do not live in a fairy tale. There is no playwright to script a happy ending for us. What lies behind the curtain is but a cruel jest, a dark satire. Let me reveal the truth behind that idyllic ending. The Holy Maiden has long succumbed to darkness, drawing power from a heretical force and leading her people into depravity. And the minister, having uncovered this truth, has vowed to root out this corruption himself. Come now, let us embrace the grand climax of this revelry.
I see. So she created a
Seems we've received another invitation. The final stage likely lies beyond this point. Are you prepared?
Yes,
Don't
I'm fully
worry.
prepared.
Grant will manage everything within the city and make sure the performance proceeds smoothly as planned.
Let us proceed to meet that Fraxidus overseer and deliver a flawless performance for the Carnivale.
Final stage, Crimson Finale. Sonorosphere of Filova.
The wildcat has sounded thrice, and the hedgehog four. The peculiar bird sings. The moment
She made a tacit Discord based off that image.
O benevolent sorceress of realms unknown, I summon you. Grant us the just prophecy, and may fate favor us.
Wait. Hecate is... Wait. Yeah, wait, her name is Hecate, isn't it?
The night veils
Yep.
in darkness, while the feast captivates all. Yet you,
If I remember correctly, Hecate is a Greek goddess of magic, right?
the honeyed wine has clouded their senses.
So, does that mean they have a sentinel of their own that follows their ambitions? Or sentinels that follow their ambitions? I'm thinking too much during this fight.
I shall unveil the first prophecy
Ow.
and shatter these burdensome stones.
I like how you have some of Scar's mechanics.
Trifles of sentiment, and you shall ascend the throne. To achieve this, a sacrifice of fresh blood is demanded. My king, what halts your advance? You have already tainted your feet in the river of blood. There is no retreat. The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. The soul must be steeled in bitterness. Thus, I unveil my second prophecy to dispel all illusions. No mortal shall inflict upon you even the slightest harm. And assuredly, you shall find favor with your people.
The world is our stage.
My compliments. Stand down. Ramming won't save you. brilliance lights the way. Is that it?
Swift and resolute.
Alright, that was not that hard.
Defy destiny, mock both life and death, and rise beyond good and evil. Abandon all doubt and grasp at unreachable hopes. Now, hear the third and final prophecy. Pleasure brings violence, shall end in violence.
Of course it's the second phase.
Moment of resonance. One with the sound.
My compliments. Surrender. Still recognize me. Glory demands more. Such stubbornness. Not even close. Not even close. Masterpiece complete.
Arrows go. Tempest show. Mamma mia. Avanti. I'll warm up the crowd. Every story needs drama.
How do we... Oh, this is great music, but how do we avoid that, I wonder?
The world is our stage. Mamma mia.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound. The end has come. I sense your weakness.
My compliments. Still recognize me. Take this. The world is mine. A new era awaits. Still recognize me. Is that it?
Swift and resolute.
Ooh, that worked. This ain't her real boss fight either. That's the crazy part. It's not her real boss fight.
Pity. The prophecy says the king will not take his final bow in this act. Reality beckons. Have you glimpsed the truth in this dream? 2 prophecies fulfilled, but the third? I await to see how you will rewrite it.
Prophecy? Hi, Derek! That is the... Yeah, that is the, first half of the Sentinel. What are those? Even more new tacit discourse?
If we defeat her, we can set the Cetus free. We'll give this performance the perfect finale.
What is Rakshia seeing? There's something else going on down there. There's the last. There we go. Wait, we got off the.
Splendid performance. It's almost time for the final bow, but the symphony between us has only just begun its overture.
So there was nothing. Huh. Wonder why she had that bandage on. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh my god, there's so many questions I have! Oh. The Sentinel. And Cetus is happy. I guess maybe Cetus is just an echo. It's hard to tell. Unless, wait. Are the Sentinels just overpowered echoes? Hold on. No! Well, at least I got a second to see that.
You should take center stage for the final bow.
Hear that? The thunderous roar of applause. Oh,
I'll get it off the
This is the true essence of the Carnivale.
off the stream itself.
The crisis has been resolved.
It was our hard-earned victory. Perfect time for that. Perfect timing with the ads coming about in a second here.
Lady Arbiter, I have heard thy call.
Wait, that voice!
I have awaited thee for what seems like an eternity.
That's the same. It's the same way Joey talks. There's a second voice behind there. How are you holding up?
Lady Arbiter, I am ensnared.
Oh wait, we're being called an Arbiter too. That means we made a Sentinel, right? Just like Joey was called us Arbiter. Oh gosh.
Beyond the clouds and among the stars, thou shalt find an inverted tower suspended in the sky. I am there, watching over Solaris from above. The lost doth wander briefly amongst thy kind. Seek her out. She too doth move within the fold.
There's the maiden.
You should take center stage for the final bow.
Hear that? The thunderous roar.
At last, the crisis.
Okay. Well. Oh. Well, that's not working. Wait. We caught it. We caught it. Oh my gosh. We didn't leave as a random point to end off. We caught it. Are you kidding me? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness.
The next move is... Am I getting this right? It feels a bit off.
Dancing is not in rigid steps.
You are... No, never mind. Anyway, your performance was splendid. I'm here for the Carnivale as well. It's been ages since I've seen something as grand as this.
So I'm going to disappoint Gotcha Smack. Because I know he's thinking that this character is a certain element that he hates. This is an arrow center. No. An arrow resonator. Because I figured out how all of the elements work thanks to Carlotta. So, fire deals with intense flames and energy. Ice deals with solid matter, the cold, and ice itself. Light handles light, or Spectro handles light, time. We've also know it deals with life and creation, nature as well. Spectro is quite broad. Havoc is chaotic energy, and mystery, and the obscure. And then we have wind or arrow, which we also have I think electro. Is it electro or regardless, lightning is static, stasis. I'm not sure about lightning is a little weird one because I don't know much about the lightning energy. It seems like from the characters we have, it might be. I have to look into the characters and what they do for lightning before I say anything. But it seems like they deal with like technology, just as electricity itself works with technology. Arrow works with all things air, but it also represents gentleness, a gentle energy, basically. Like, it deals like forms of energy and their intensity levels. Like arrow being gentle, it can also be intense, but it's also like energy that amounts to ferocious winds in a sense, but not the same intensity as fire is, where wind can rip things apart. Fire burns things, basically. And Havoc just causes chaos. Anyways, she is an arrow resonator. I'm calling it now, due to how her abilities was going on. Or what her abilities were. And also, she also has a halo, just like the Durg and how Lorelei had a halo.
I love hearing the laughter and cheers of a crowd, no matter the occasion. Kind stranger, could you show me those final steps from your curtain call?
Huh? What just happened there? Did our eyes just react?
I'm sorry, but I can't stay here any longer. I must return.
Can you tell me your name before you go?
My name? It's... No. I'm Carnevale.
Fleur de Lis.
Yes, that's right. Carnevale.
You don't need to hide, Fleur de Lis. We know it's you.
Farewell, Laureate. I hope that someday I might stand on stage with your troupe.
Are you all right? Some family members mentioned you were speaking to a wall. I'm worried you might still be under Frivola's spell.
A wall? You didn't see her?
See who? Are you truly all right?
There was a girl just here now. It was here just now. She called herself Carnevale. A sentinel led me to a girl just now.
Carnevale. I'll make a note of it. If she was indeed here, she is likely still in Raguna. I will have my family start searching.
Let's not alarm the public just yet. We should let the Carnivale continue as planned.
There are still many unresolved questions regarding the Order in the Sentinel. We need time to sort through what we've gathered. Rushing into action now might only alert the Order's spies and disrupt what we've worked so hard to protect.
You're right. Carnevale. I will have my family find out more about it. If we find out anything, I'll contact you, and we can discuss our next steps together. Until then, as you suggested, let's keep this Carnivale going.
Ba, 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 ba. Oh. Let's do a little bit more. A blonde girl stood. Even now, you can sense faint fluctuations in the air. Scan the surroundings, but the mysterious maiden has vanished, leaving no trace behind. From Carlotta's reaction, it seems that no one but you can perceive her presence. Who is she? Or what is she? Did she only show up for this year's Carnivale? The path to answers will clearly be treacherous. Regardless, you possess the will, determination, and courage to seek the truth. These qualities will see you through. That where we end off the... Oh. We got even more achievements.
Were you awake, Rover? I trust you had a restful sleep. We have uncovered some new information about the Sentinel. Please join us at the family safe house. I've sent the address to your terminal. Brant and Rotia are also here. We are awaiting your arrival.
Oh, I missed that one.
Be swift.
Oh, this little area is so it's such a nice place to be at. I like how Zani's out of the discussion. Zani gets to have her break.
Raise your glasses! Shout it loud, friends! To us! To the Carnivale! And to our very own laureate! A name that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth!
Is he drunk? He is drunk. Please stop. You're making me feel embarrassed. Please.
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Brant is already deep in his cups, drunk as a skunk.
There's a priest.
Oh, let him enjoy himself. The taste of victory is still fresh. And after such a battle, we should celebrate to the fullest. Drink your fill, everyone. This round's on me.
Yep.
I see. Someone's been eavesdropping.
Yep. Thank goodness thank goodness that did not escape my eye. Aren't we in your family's safe house?
A devout acolyte wouldn't enter such a place without a good reason.
The Montelli family is known for its hospitality, but freeloaders will not find us so welcoming.
Friends, let's keep the mood lively.
Come, let's discuss the information we've gathered so far. During the Carnivale, you heard the Sentinel's voice and found a girl named Carnevale. We've dug up some information on her. In the Order, every high-ranking acolyte is given a new name. We contacted the acolyte Phoebe. After some digging in the Order's records, she confirmed that before taking on her holy title, the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis was called Carnevale.
So she's the Sentinel's resonator.
But the Blessed Maiden, she martyred herself 20 years ago.
There must be more to it than that.
The family will uncover the truth. The only remaining clue is the inverted tower you mentioned hearing about from the Sentinel.
I already see it in the sky! What are you talking about? Does no one else see it in the sky but me?
Judging by your expression, you must have discovered something new, right?
Do you recall what we learned from the stained glass in the tower ruins? There were two divinities at the dawn of Renacita. If one refers to the Sentinel, then the other, who could stand alongside them, might be the Threnodian. The two are undoubtedly linked, so uncovering one could lead us to the other.
Oh, yeah, the Threnodian.
Remember Gilberto from the Physalia family? It took a lot to get him to talk, but we finally got some information from him.
Okay, that makes sense now, because there hasn't been a Threnodian for years in this place. So, considering that something happened, a Threnodian being spawned would make sense. Wait, does that mean the army that the Civil War was spawned was a war between the Threnodian and the Sentinel? But wait, then why is the Sentinel depicted in different ways? I'm not... Oh, this is so confusing.
As he tells it, the Physalia family's long-revered deity is none other than Leviathan, the Threnodian from the sea's depths.
Ah, no, okay, so this is the Threnodian of seas, or the ocean. Or the Threnodian of depths. So then, okay, so then one side was on the side of the Threnodian, the other side was on the side of the Sentinel. That means the Sentinel... Okay, so it's not two separate Sentinels. So there's one Sentinel. That makes it a little bit easier. So this one Sentinel represents liberty, then, right?
It's hard to believe, I know. But recent events have only reinforced what we discovered from the stained glass.
It would make sense that the wounds from that battle led to the creation of the Dark Tide, or the Dark Tide.
The Physalia family has been on this island since the founding of Renacita. So their worship of the Threnodian may have persisted for centuries.
We will attempt to establish contact with the Physalias to build an alliance and gather more intelligence.
Do you think they'll be willing?
Rest assured, negotiation is what we do best. If necessary, we'll present them with an offer they can't refuse.
It looks like he wants to approach, for whatever reason.
Excuse me for the interruption.
Greetings, esteemed guest. The Primus wishes to invite you for a conversation at the Cathedral of Mercury. Would you be so inclined?
How curious. Since when has the Primus become so interested in social calls?
It could very well be a trap.
I'm merely conveying the Primus's invitation. The choice is yours.
Perfect time. I have questions for him.
Remember, you're not alone. If anything happens, just let us know.
Very well. Please follow me to the Cathedral of Mercury.
Oh, this will be interesting.
Onwards.
Optional, take the wing ray. Okay. Doesn't sound like an optional thing to me. Sounds like the way to take. It sounds like the way to go. Why? What the heck is going on back there? Hold on. What the heck's going on there?
As far as the eye can see.
What is that? That's a nice cloud. There's that thing in the sky. How can no one else but me see it? But what is that? That is a beautiful rainbow, but what the heck is it? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Oh. Understood. Is there... Into the cathedral we go. Oh, these little trumpet guys are also sentinels, right? Yeah, they had the halo. That's interesting.
Never before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow and light. The birds sing, the flowers bloom, yet this world knows neither true joy nor eternity.
I noticed how we stopped walking. That was an animation error there, but it's all good.
Come closer, righteous one. There's no need for hesitation.
Righteous one?
I am Fenrico, the Primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now. I beg your pardon for the wait. Please accept my respect for you. You and your troop have shown great talent and ambition, breathing new life into Raguna. I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform within the city.
I surely will.
All mortals stumble, but through pilgrimage, they have cleansed their souls and atoned for their transgressions. They have earned their right to return to this divinely blessed land.
Notice how this symbolism of the horse, the Pegasus, does not have wings. Oh! I see it now. I see it. Oh god. They're trying to twist the Sentinel into their image, into the image that they wished for. Essentially, converting the Sentinel from the Pegasus it was, actually is, into the form of the Thenodian.
I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a just divinity, speak freely, and I will answer with all the honesty I possess.
Oh, really?
By the great Sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no deceit in my words.
I want to meet the Sentinel Imperator.
You have walked a path similar to theirs. Indeed, you have the right to meet them. However, due to the Dark Tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinel's body was gravely wounded and remains in a state of recovery.
Mm-hmm.
If you wish to meet them, I will convey your request.
Sure you will. Sure you will.
I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in your heart. Please, voice your concerns.
Tell me about the blessed Fleur de Lis.
Fleur de Lis. She was the emissary of the Sentinel, and we are grateful for her contributions. 20 years ago, during the Dark Tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace.
Why is that highlighted?
Do you know how the Dark Tide came into being?
Because the Thenodian was wounded.
In Renacita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided, weakening their divine power. The Dark Tide's true essence is the divine blood shed from the Sentinel's wounds.
Uh-huh, so you say.
That tragic past left deep scars, and with their divine power drained, they could not prevent the Dark Tide's surge 20 years ago. The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing an end to the Dark Tide.
If it's just like Jue needed a resonator in order for their powers to continue on. Right? So long as the Blessed Maiden is alive, the Sentinel's power it might wane, but it will still continue.
Yet, the Sentinel remains in a state of healing, and still requires a mortal representative. Following the
Doesn't seem like it.
Departure, I was granted new authority to cleanse the aftermath of the Dark Tide. I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. By their will, I fulfill the tasks left unfinished in this world. Therefore, we must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of our will to prevent another tragedy.
That's where the corruption comes in, right there.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with Jin Shi, but my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
Mm-hmm. You're hiding things from me.
I swear, my words are without deceit. I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the path of justice than I anticipated. Oh, dear Sentinel, please forgive my transgressions. The dark tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, I bound myself to silence, locking away what I witnessed on that fateful day. Fleur-de-Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the blessed maiden chosen by the Sentinel. The true maiden has yet to reveal herself.
Uh-huh. Then again, the Fraxidus wants us to believe that. But then again, Scar's story was a bit skewed, right? Where do powers of seal the dark tide come from?
You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary, the evil of all civilizations, the Threnodian. As the Sentinel has their resonator, so does the Threnodian.
What? Wait! Does that mean like Scar and Furlova have Threnodians that they resonate with for their powers? No, it can't be. But that does make sense, given that Furlova did invoke the power of something.
Fleur-de-Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. Her actions were intended to plunge this city into fear and chaos.
I don't believe a word you're saying now.
This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur-de-Lis was the Threnodian's resonator.
Another gold text. Wait. I don't want to hear this guy anymore. Cause something's not adding up. A lot of things are not adding up from this guy right now. But he's not in a position to really try and out us right now because of the success of the Carnivale. So.
How can that be? That blessed maiden. Could she really be the Threnodian's resonator? What if the Primus's words were a bunch of baloney?
If that was the case, then how does that explain the Threnodian War? I mean, granted, I guess like it reviving in this state, it didn't need a resonator at that time, but I don't know.
But we saw Carnevale following the Sentinel's instructions. They would have mixed up their own resonator, right? Now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian?
He definitely seemed like he was hiding something important.
Well, probably won't get any more answers from him.
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Threnodian. And the Phasalia family worships the Threnodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange an audience with them. Something tells me this Carnivale is just the beginning. There's more ahead. I'm sure of it.
There's Furlova. Oh, look!
Furlova, you do have a knack for indulging in pointless little chores.
I knew from the card scheme that he was someone a bit more special.
Why? There's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I? The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their sword against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles, revealing their true forms. The possibility of the second resonance awakening is now a certainty, so we just need to see if that special resonator truly exists. Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel or the Threnodian?
If there was a second awakening, then it might be similar to how what happened with Jinshi and Jue, right?
Or both? If so, oh, a resonator capable of wielding both powers. I am eager to see how this story ends. Cristoforo, if you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, that rover shines brighter than anyone else in your play. Do you find her interesting as well?
Frolova, it seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity, to pursue a spark of divine grace, this, to me, is the truest essence of humanity. Don't you think? Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed, fervent, tenacious spirits of the living. In their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles. They pursue, they tear, they burn, simply because they desire to. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps. From Huanglong to Rinasita, she has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
I am certain that, even without any direction, she will walk the path that destiny has laid before her. All things ascend toward a singular point of convergence, and what awaits at the end is immortality. Before the tides of fate, we are all but humble servants.
Oh, okay.
Hello? Do you mind dropping by the Strand when you have time? Ren and Bartolino are away, and they put me in charge of the welcoming proceedings. I'm feeling a bit nervous about it.
Why is it all stormy all of a sudden?
My box. Pero is all stressed out because of me. I tend to fumble with words when talking to people. I'm worried I won't do a good job accommodating everyone. If the laureate herself were here, I wouldn't be so nervous. It would make things easier. So, as our new laureate, we need your help.
If on a rainy night. Okay, so I'm guessing that is a reference to Carlotta. Right. Anyways, we gotta do the weekly challenge. We also get random echoes. What? Huh? She only has crit rate or crit damage? And she has... Wait. Huh. Okay. Wait. Where is it? They put it over all the way over here? Huh? Wait, why is it all the way over here? Why is it in a random part of this place? What the heck? Anyways, we are gonna take on this boss. I have the wave plates for it, so we are gonna do it. There we go. Actually, I should have checked to see if see its weaknesses. Oh well.
Glory demands more. Is that it? Leave it to me.
Well, that was a mess up, but.
Strike as one. Take four.
Ow, we're getting hurt bad though.
Listen up. Life isn't everything.
My compliments. Surrender. Still recognize me? Brilliance lights the way.
Yeah.
The world is mine. Take this. Together we fight.
Again, I did it! I did it again! I didn't complete it! I did that!
Embrace the change. Take full. Oh, stars. Heed my calling. So good. Sacred life.
I shall lead the way.
Why not?
Limbo Rondo. Good luck. Okay.
Watch out!
My compliments. Still recognize me?
Oh, perfect!
The stage is set. Surrender. Stubbornness is that.
I can use some fertilizer. I can use some fertilizer. Bask in the sunlight. Strike as one. Take Thunder Darter.
Evil be cleansed. My compliments.
Alright, let's not mess it up this time!
A new era awaits.
And that explains why we're able to capture Hecate. That explains so much. Because we couldn't be able to capture Scar, regardless how the monstrosity he became. And I always wonder, why are we able to catch Hecate? And now I understand why. Because it's not Furlova. It's a tacit discord made by Furlova, based off the image that was in the mural on the theater. But it also seems to represent some kind of deity that comes from somewhere. And Hecate represents magic in terms of its original form. So, anyways, we get this. We get that reward, which is amazing. And we gotta do it 3 more times because we need the materials.
Can you keep up?
Still recognize me? Take this! Leave it to me! Lieutenant, I can use some fertilizer. Together we fight! Fluorescent shadows. Sacred light. Bloom! I can use some fertilizer. I can use some fertilizer. My compliments. The stage is set. The world is mine.
I should have upgraded before I went back in, but
Still recognize me? Leave it to me. I can use some fertilizer.
Ow.
Luminous energy. Fruit of Ever. I can use some fertilizer. Going I can use some fertilizer. Strike as one. That inspired. Evil be cleansed. Take form. Fluorescent shadow. Thunder guide us. Let it end. Bloom. Fruit of Ever. My compliments. Brilliance lights the way. Victory favors me. Masterpiece complete. Still recognize me? Leave it to me. Fruit of elevation. Grow for me. Together we fight. Take form. Sacred. Warring love. Sacred light. My compliments. Improvise. You will yield.
there we go. Oh, we did not get I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's certain that we get the echoes from here, but right? Yeah, we get the echo from here, so it's all good. Let's exit out first before we go back in there. Because we gotta do some upgrades. Upgrades. Oh. Our data bank is fully leveled up. Yay! Not that I think it changes much, but... Oh yeah, I also gotta do this real quick. Does this pop up on stream? It does not. I gotta do this real quick. Sorry, I never got done with that survey, so getting it done right now. Okay, I can claim my rewards. Let's get all the. Oh, we have 100% of the journey number 2. Wow. What am I missing over here? Oh. What is... Oh, these are probably part of... Okay. Some kind of quest. I haven't done that in so long. That being, like, I haven't done the weekly stuff in so long. We've already done the lotto. Yeah, we haven't done all of this fully. Oh yeah, I gotta do Lario. I have to go do that one for the last set of stamps from that. But this is permanent, so I'm not really worried about it disappearing. We gotta do this within 10 days. Oh yeah, we got this. Oh yeah, we got skills in the past. We still gotta do this one. For the, Oh, we gotta clear side quests for this one. Oh, is this all just side... Wait, does this just guide us to doing side quests? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, there's something that... Okay. Very interesting. Hold on. Let's make sure this is all checked. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we got companion mission. There's get 100 astrite, but there's probably more than that related to that. Yeah, I'm not really worried about this right now. We also got the John Wick event. That's funny. John Wick event. Anyways. Oh, we also got map stuff. Oh, we completed Raguna. Nice. And we got Lustrous. Nice. We also gotta do that. But yeah. More importantly,
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
Let's get your your inherent skills. After casting resonance skill, chromatic splendor can perform mid-air attacks while being immune to any damage interruptions before mid-air attacks. Before the mid-air attack before the mid-air attack deals damage. When Carlotta is on the team, the active resonance flight stamina costs were reduced. Oh, okay. That's whatever. Intro skill, Wintertime Aria. Can inflict deconstruction. What is deconstruction? What is deconstruction though? Like, what is it? Oh, here it is. Dealing damage to targets inflicted with deconstruction ignores 18% of their defense. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful explanation. We're gonna put these all to level 7, or try to. I probably should get that, because all these are gold, so I need to do I need to do the purple one before I do the gold one. Oh, we also gotta upgrade this too, but that also requires gold. So, all right, back in we go.
Quickly and take this! Still recognize me? Thank you. Surrender. You will yield. Victory favors.
Well, let's do this. Since we're already ready to do it or use it.
In the name of the Montellis. Still recognize me? Found your weak spot.
Leave it to me. Roll for me. Luminous energy. Strike as one. Take form. Oh, stars, heed my calling. Let it end.
I shall lead the way.
Noticing I can use some fertilizer.
My compliments. The stage is set. Still recognize me? The world is mine. Is that it? And a new era awaits.
Leave it to me.
Together we fight. Take form. Heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Evil be cleansed. My compliments. I'm still standing. Ramming won't save me. Thank you. An eye for an eye.
Bask in the sunlight.
Gotta heal.
My compliments.
There we go. So basically the Forlova one basically could be any of these. That's not Forlova, the Hecate one. That's a very interesting echo. I do want to look at this echo. Sort by threat level. Hecate. What? Okay. Oh, that one could be multiple. But huh. Okay, so yeah, so that's the Hecate one, but Hecate can also be huh? Wait. Wait, what are these? I'm so confused. What do these boxes mean? What? What? Here, hold on.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
So, like, let's look at appearing anthems, because we have 2 of them. Oh, that's funny. We got one that's crit rate, so that's funny. I feel like this might be good for somebody, but I just don't know who. I feel like it might be a better version of this one. I mean, it doesn't heal, but still. Summon Crescent Servants to deal havoc damage to enemies. Oh. Okay, so it's a havoc damage dealer. Then again, does the damage really matter? But this is a coordinated attack support. Yeah, this would be really good for Verena, huh? Because coordinated attack is one of her specialties, along with Jinsei.
It would be my honor.
Like, she benefits from concerto or concentrated attacks, because I think one of her, like, one part of her allows her to benefit from it. I forget which. Here it is. Gains the damage in the party. When resonators in the party damage the enemy with coordinated attacks, this effect may be triggered by coordinated attacks of the same attribute up to 1 time. So yeah, she would gain a buff there. Oh, I did not realize she was ready to ascend.
I lack a heart, yet my chest stirs whenever I see you.
And I lack the resources to fully love you up.
I would compare it to the emergence of a butterfly, or the birth of a star.
She
Not
does
a
not.
sudden rush, but a gradual, growing pulse.
She doesn't have a.
I want more of you.
She does not have a
Yearn
coordinate.
to be with you always. This longing I feel, I am certain now. It must be love.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure this is. I'm pretty sure that she doesn't have a coordinated attack, so, or any reference to it. But at least Shorekeeper doesn't. But wait, per Pacific Resonator? Wait, what? Huh? Oh. Okay, so that's the buff. Okay. It would have been very funny if she specifically works with Rover. It would make sense, but at the same time, it would be very, very funny. Makes sense, but very funny. Oh, yeah, we don't have any. Okay, we don't have any in the purple. Wait, no. Synthesis. Synthesis. There we go. There we go. Alright, now that's at level 7. Everything's level 7, which is great. That's a good start. I want to start getting this stuff. Yeah, might as well increase our crit rate. Oh. I feel like this is more important to upgrade. What time is it? Oh. Look at the time. Alright, we're gonna do that. I'm all set for finishing this off for the week. Which is nice. 10 days remain of the patch? Huh? Oh dang. Oh dang. Oh dang. But that's good to know. But that's also very interesting. So it's interesting, but it's also odd. Like, why do we have this capacity to do this? Wait, why? Okay. So, let's get one for Havoc, because it makes sense, kinda. Let's get one for... Yeah. Just for the sake of it, I guess. It's still coordinated attack based, though. What other characters have coordinated attacks?
I alone will decide. I alone.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings. Time for it. Hopefully, we'll make new findings. Time for another adventure?
You do. You excel at it. You also have glacier damage application.
Let me be there for everyone.
So we want you ready for...
As we head toward our shared future.
So we want her for...
I'll do my best.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
Okay.
Sometimes I get a little carried away.
Another day, another herb. Gotcha, didn't I?
Perfect weather.
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
Okay.
Nice pick.
Not that it really fully matters, but... we'll grab one for fire, I guess. It's so weird to do this. Like, what was the point of this reward? I don't think this reward really matters. Like, what's the point of this? I'll just grab like all of them just so I can have all of them, and then should... Oh, I see. Interesting. Interesting mechanic. Oh. I get one of my choice. Not that it matters. I think we'll just grab Havoc, because that's one that I probably am lacking right now. Alright. Okay, did that affect the database at all? For whatever reason, that these weird random morphables don't count towards this at all. What's the point of it? Especially since she doesn't do the same. Does her damage even matter? Is it because she helps us with coordinated attacks that she's suitable for those kind of characters? Is that what we're trying to do here? Put her on characters that need a buff in that field? Because now we got this. Yeah, it seems like it. Is she better than this? No, wait, does she? I do not know. But it might be worth testing out to see how much of a change that affects Finn's. Like, it would affect her damage, but her coordinated attack damage would be a different story, which would be what she'd be focused on, right? I have no clue. I really have no clue. Regardless. That is it for me tonight, I think. We got done with the story. for Renacita. I'm honestly impressed that we got done with it.